Hello, everyone. Welcome, and good morning. Welcome to Barca News. Welcome to another Watchalong. Today, we are watching the match between Barcelona versus Levante being played at the Spotify Camp Nou. Now, today, we need this victory. We need these 3 points, not only to stay in the race for La Liga, but also because yesterday, Real Madrid dropped points. Real Madrid lost at the hands of Osasuna 2-1, confirming, of course, what we already know, that no penalty, no party. So given that Real Madrid have lost, if Barcelona win today, we can get back to the top of La Liga table, 1 point ahead of them, because right now we are 2 points behind Real Madrid. Now, let's start. Let me see. There we go. We got the sound going. And ladies and gentlemen, it's official. We have kickoff at the Spotify Camp Nou. The match has officially began. Barcelona versus Levante. Now, we do have a lineup. Hold on. But first, wait. Levante attack. Ooh. Oh, my God. Already 19 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. And Levante mounting an attack. Taking a shot, and then thank God Joan Garcia was there to stop the shot. Now, the shot was right at Joan Garcia, but nonetheless, thankfully, he was positioned well. He was able to stop it. But we already have 1 shot on goal by Levante. My goodness. It's like, what is happening? But anyways, let's review the lineup real quick. You guys asked for it, and boom, I have delivered. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the current lineup that's on the field. We have Joan Garcia on goal, Jules Koundé as our right back, Pau Cubarsí and Eric Garcia as our 2 center backs. We have Cancelo starting in the place of Alejandro Valde as our left back. Then we have in the midfield at our double pivot, Frankie de Jong and Marc Bernal. Ladies and gentlemen, Marc Bernal getting a start here. I absolutely love this. He's been getting more and more minutes during the second half. And, well, today he's getting his first start, right? First time he starts, I'm pretty sure. But either way, I'm just very excited to see Marc Bernal starting right next to Frankie de Jong. And then in the attacking midfield position, we have Dani Olmo. And then finally, our front 3, of course, we have Lamine Yamal, Coutinho, and Lewandowski. Oh, looks like I got the lineup a little bit wrong here. It's Lewandowski ahead of Ferran, not Ferran in the place of Lewandowski. So let me fix this. Lewandowski. Voila. Now it's fixed. Now we got the right lineup. Let's go. All right, second minute, we're seeing João Cancelo with the ball on the left. João Cancelo gets rid of a defender. He's still dancing around, sends a cross. Koundé, my boy, what'd you do, bro? Oh, my goodness. Great chance by Barcelona. João Cancelo dancing around on the left side, getting rid of his mark, and then floating the ball in the box. Koundé making that run. But he sends the ball flying over the bar. Really great response by Barcelona after Levante getting the first shot on goal of the match. My goodness. Woke up with allergies today. What is going on? All right, I see a lot of people here in the chat section. I love it. We have JDYN23 says, Vamos, Forza Barça. Saying, Pisca Barça, más que un club. Vamos, culé. Vamos, Blaugrana. I love it. I love the excitement. I love it. As we see João Cancelo now with the ball on the left. Coutinho making a run for it. Cancelo passes it to Coutinho. Coutinho sends a cross, but nobody there to connect with it, and instead Levante's defense send this ball into the corner kick. So it's gonna be a corner for Barcelona. João Cancelo active today on the left side. Let's see. I think João Cancelo trying to make a case that he should be starting ahead of Balde, since this is his first chance that he's gotten since signing for Barcelona in the winter transfer market on a loan from Al Hilal. And here we go. Rafinha short, plays it short to Olmo. Olmo to Lamine Yamal on the edge of the box. Lamine Yamal to Cancelo. Cancelo's in the middle. Cancelo gets rid of his defender. Cancelo opens it up to Eric Garcia. And goal! Let's go! Let's fucking go. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Great play by Barcelona. Starting from the corner kick. Rafinha with a short pass to Olmo. Olmo to Lamine. Lamine to Joao Cancelo in the middle. And then great pass by Joao Cancelo. Breaking all of Levante's lines. Into Eric Garcia, who makes the run. Eric Garcia then makes the cross. And then Marc Bernal, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Marc Bernal playing like a center forward. Playing like there's a 9 on his back and just pushing that great cross by Eric Garcia. And it's Barcelona 1, Levante 0. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
To send the ball into the back of the
Marc Bernal, ladies and gentlemen. Marc Bernal. Marc Bernal. I'm telling you. He is this.
Levante looking to respond immediately.
Okay, so Levante looked to respond, but they were caught an offside. But as I was saying, Marc Bernal, ladies and gentlemen. Our academy produced out of this generation 3 Lamine Yamals. We have Lamine Yamal in the attack. We have the Lamine Yamal of the midfield, who's Marc Bernal. And we have the Lamine Yamal of the defense, who's Pau Cubarsí. 3 generational talents. 3 players who will be the best in their position, if they're not the best already in their position. All produced from the same generation. In La Masia, the greatest academy in the world. And that's Lamine Yamal, Marc Bernal, and Pau Cubarsí. And today, Bernal scoring again like he's a 9. Great play, by the way, by Barca. That's what I want to see. Those fast transitions, those fast passes. You know, great pass by Cancelo, who saw Eric Garcia making the run. And then Eric Garcia just floating it into the middle. Or, sorry, passing it to the middle. And then Marc Bernal was just there to push it. That's what we need to see. That's what we need to see. Bernal now opens it up to Cancelo on the left. Cancelo's coming. Cancelo takes on his defender. Cancelo loses the ball. Man, Cancelo's very motivated today. I like to see that. Hopefully he can keep it up. But Cancelo has already orchestrated 3 attacks from the left. 2 of them were dangerous, you know. This one, he lost the ball, but it's okay. It happens. It happens.
The third center back, straight in the
Let's
middle,
see.
in between Maturro.
Edward says, "Hi Mo, Barca never do that. We in the daytime, but they do manage it to win. I just fear that they may have been overcoached after the reports of all those meetings. Fear to make mistakes, but hoping to win." Well, it looks like so far. Again, it's early because it's only 7th minute of the match, but it looks so far like all that talks and has worked because Barcelona have come out motivated. They're moving the ball quickly. They're creating chances. They have already scored a goal. Oh, Lamine Yamal gets rid of 2. Lamine Yamal gives it to Bernal. Bernal gets fouled. Oh, what a mistake. Oh, my God. What a mistake by Levante's defense, who go to pass the ball to the goalkeeper, but is intercepted by Coutinho, who misses. It lands to Lewy, and he also misses. Man. Wow, terrible back pass by Levante. I mean, he was the Levante defender passing it to his goalkeeper, and then Coutinho intercepts it. I can't believe Coutinho misses. He's like 1v1 versus the goalkeeper. Bounces off the goalkeeper's chest, lands to Lewy, and then Lewy with the shot that also misses. Man, what a mistake by Levante's defense. Holy moly. And I can't believe Barcelona didn't take advantage of that. I mean, that should have been a clear, easy goal for Barca. All right, let's see. Billy Mack says it's game time. Yes, sir. I see that you woke up early. It's at 7 in the morning right now in Vegas, but I actually went to sleep super late last night. Well, this morning. I went to sleep, I think, at 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning. And set the alarm, woke up, but I feel pretty tired. But at least it's not 7 in the morning. Let's see. Chris says, finally Bernal, vamos. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, it's already paid off. He already scored his first goal. Well, not his first goal. Barca's first goal. It's actually his second goal because he also scored against. Who did he score against? Who did we beat 4-0 last? Was it Mallorca? Yeah. Cherno says we must start the game 100% intensity today. So far, the team has. I like it. This is what I want to see from Barca every single match because we've seen what this team can do when they play with full intensity. And today it looks like they're coming out with full intensity. Oh. Oh, great effort by Joao Cancelo who prevents the ball from going outside. Gives it to Coutinho.
Anticipating the depth with which Levante would play defensively today.
Oh, great pass by Lamine Yamal to Jules Koundé, breaking Levante's lines. Jules Koundé with the cross. Rafinha, bro, why'd you do that? Rafinha went up to head it, but that ball was going to Lewy. Oh, Coutinho, why'd you do that, bro? That was a great cross by Koundé that was headed to Lewandowski, and Rafinha decides to jump and connect with it. He shouldn't have done that because the ball was too high for Coutinho, and he let it go. That would have landed to Lewy, who was in much better position to head it, and that could have been Barcelona's second goal. And we saw the anger and frustration of Robert Lewandowski because that ball was his, man. That goal was his. He had already seen it, felt it, heard it. Wait, I just realized something. I got an error in my lineup. It's not Kouarsi and Eric Garcia are two center backs. It's actually Gerard Maldini and Eric Garcia.
There's Luis Castro, the man who took over in December for them. Took over from Julian Calero.
Let's see. Fixed it. Voila. All right. Corner kick for Levante. Pass to the... Ooh, my God. That is a great cross by Levante into the box, but it's cleared by Barca's defense. And it's going to be a throw-in for Levante. Wow, that was a great cross by Levante. Good play. Passes the ball to the player on the edge of the box. He passes it back. And then the guy who had started the whole play puts a beautiful cross into the box, but thankfully it's cleared by Barca's defense.
He's seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
Now throw-in for Levante.
Accompanied by Andreas Christensen.
Great defensive effort by Lamine Yamal. And they say Lamine Yamal doesn't track back to help. Koundé makes a mistake. Gives the ball away, but thankfully bad control by the Levante attacker, and the ball goes out. And now it's going to be a goal kick for Barcelona. And now they're showing the replay of the goal. Beautiful play, man. Beautiful play. Cancelo sees Eric Garcia making the run, gives him the pass, and then Eric Garcia who sends the pass that assists to Bernal. Dani Olmo opens it up to Cancelo. Cancelo is coming on the left. Here we go. Cancelo enters the box. Oh! Great cross by Cancelo. Great cross, but nobody to connect with it. Man, Cancelo's cooking, bro. Cancelo is cooking. Now, Jules Koundé, who sends a cross, but it's cleared by the defense. Frankie de Jong has it now. Man, I can smell the second goal. I can smell it. Smells like a second goal. Lamine Yamal now. Lamine Yamal has the ball. Lamine Yamal cuts to the middle. Lamine Yamal floats it in the box. It's cleared by Levante's defense. And Levante trying to mount a counterattack. Send a long ball into the midfield. Oh, Eric Garcia gets fouled by Levante's 9. And thankfully, the referee blows the whistle. Otherwise, that would have left Romero, who's Levante's number 9, by himself 1v1 against Joan Garcia. But it was a clear push by Romero to get rid of Eric Garcia. And the referee sees it. So let's go.
They need to be very careful defending
Let's
those
go.
They've been extremely
I like what I'm seeing from Barca.
when the opponent starts a counter.
I like what I'm seeing from Barca. Let's see. Let's do more comments. Where do we leave? Right here. Stumza says, let's like the stream. Yes, please hit that like button so YouTube can share it. Lamine Yamal now. Ooh, Lamine Yamal loses the ball. Very silly way to lose it. Ooh, Bernal making a clear foul, but the referee gives advantage. Now it's Romero from Levante with the ball. Romero getting pressured by Eddie Garcia. Romero, great pass. Oh my God. Great pass by Romero to his teammate, and who's left 1v1 versus Juan Garcia. And just like it was a great pass, it was even a greater save by Juan Garcia, who prevents Levante from equalizing. Whoa. All right, here we go. Cancelo has the ball. Cancelo, get rid of it, bro. Cancelo, get rid of it, bro. Oh my God, Cancelo loses the ball in a very dangerous area. It's Levante's ball again.
Live dangerously at the back.
Levante still have the ball. Here we go. Finally. Oh, Olmo gives the ball away again. And then still Levante's ball. And finally, Gerard Baldini clears the danger by passing it to Lamine. Lamine tries a long pass to Lewy. Oh my God, Levante's defender has slipped. Lewy has it. Lewy has the ball, but he's by himself. Lewy passes it back to Lamine, who comes to help. And then Lamine back to Koundé, but the danger is over. Oh my God, I've got to sneeze again. Ooh, mamma mia. Man, I don't know if it's allergies or I'm getting a cold. Hopefully it's allergies.
Barcelona have looked like scoring every time they've...
By the way, we're set for a blizzard here in New York tonight. It's not going to be fun. Actually, I do like snow, but I was excited because we got snow back in January, and it had snowed so much that the snow lasted a whole month. It hadn't melted. Finally, it melted yesterday because it was warm and it rained. And now we're getting a blizzard tonight. So, right when we got all the snow melted, after a month, we're going to get a fresh batch. But it's okay. I like snow. The only thing I don't like is the dog park where I take my dog. Is when the snow is there for too long. Obviously, the snow becomes filthy. It becomes yellow and brown. So that's why I was so excited that the snow had melted, because it was disgusting. But now we're getting a fresh batch. Let's see. What are they showing? Oh, they're showing the pass by Romero to his teammate. Osalasagasta. I fucking can't say his name. Long pass now. Long pass. I think that's an offside. I think that was an offside. Yeah, that's definitely an offside. But it was a long pass to...
One-on-one against Juan Garcia. Not sure that the offside flag didn't go up here.
Huh, yeah, he is offside. But it was a long pass to Levante's player who's left 1v1 versus Juan Garcia. He completely misses. Really bad kick by Alvarez. And but thankfully it was offside. And they say the offside trap doesn't work.
The recipe is quite clear. The problem is executing it perfectly. But
Dani Olmo to Eric Garcia. Eric to Frankie. Frankie sends a long pass to Coutinho. Coutinho's running to make the ball. Coutinho gets to that ball. Coutinho's in the box. Coutinho passes it back to Olmo. But the ball is intercepted by Levante's defense. Now Lamine Yamal has it on the right. Lamine Yamal's in the box, dancing around in the box. But gets the ball taken away. It's going to be a corner kick by Barcelona. Great long pass to Coutinho. I like that. I want to see that. I want to see you... I want to see Barca use more of that empty space that the defenders, the Levante's defensive line is leaving. You know, we got to take advantage of that. Coutinho knows how to do that. Coutinho now with the ball on the right side. Coutinho sends a cross, but it's cleared by Barcelona's defense. But now it lands to Cancelo. Cancelo gives it to Lewy on the left. I hope Lewy wasn't offside. Lewy has the ball. Lewy passes it back to Cancelo. Oh, great ball by Cancelo to Bernal, but it gets intercepted by Levante's defense.
this is when Barcelona need to activate the press.
Hala, hala, hala.
To avoid those
Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, I used to love you.
Exactly what you
Used to love you. Oh, I used to. Let's see. Pave says, with all the center forward links, who do you think is most likely to join this summer? I think most likely, realistically speaking, is what's his face? Juventus' center forward. I'm blanking on his name. Vlahovic. I don't know. I forgot his name. We've been talking about him for quite some time, but that's the most likely option. Because, you know, he's going to be a free agent, so you don't have to pay a transfer fee. Oh, foul on Coutinho, and we got the first yellow card of the match. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Oh, his name is Tunde. Like Kunde, but Tunde. I love it. Wow, Tunde gets a yellow card for pulling on Coutinho's arm from the back. Hit it from the back. Dun, dun. Hit it from the back. Dun. Who knows that song? Where are my ratchet people at? All right, let's see. Mar Bernal with the ball to Lamine Yamal on the right. And Billy Mack says, Vamos, 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 vamos. Chris says, Bernal. Yes, Bernal. Stubbs says, Vamos also. Oh, Coutinho. Oh, there was a long pass to Coutinho, but it is a offside. Coutinho looking mad. Things are not working out for Coutinho today. Hopefully he can turn things around. Because these first 20 minutes by Coutinho have not been good. But that's okay, Coutinho. In you, we believe. We know you can turn things around. Chris says, let's go. I think this is when the goal was scored because everybody's happy. Chris says, I know he'd be the one to score today. Oh, about Bernal. Amin says, man, Cancelo's balling. Yes, he is. Edward says, scratch that pain with fear. Chris says, no, Lewy, bro. Wait, why did the chat move for me? We'll make them pay. Stumza says, what just happened? Chris says, I don't know, bro. I think this is when Lewy misses it, right? When first Rafinha steals the ball, misses it, and then Lewy misses it again. As we see now an attack, Frankie de Jong gives it to Lamine. Lamine is on the edge of the box, cuts it to the middle. Lamine opens it up to the left. Oh, Lamine, what'd you do, bro? He gave the ball away. Come on, Lamine. Lamine also not having the best of matches so far. Now, it is only the 20th minute, so there's still time for Coutinho and Lamine to turn things around. But right now, it's actually Cancelo carrying the attack. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Let's see. PMW Gaming says, came to the bathroom just to connect my headphones, search the video. Let's go. Thank you for joining, my friend. I'll take it you're probably at work. That's why you had to go to the bathroom. Nice. Steal by Joao Cancelo. Cancelo still has the ball. Cancelo back to Maldini. Maldini to Eric. In Barcelona now trying to build from the back. I should say from the midfield because they're in the middle. Eric Garcia to Bernal. Bernal to Frankie. Frankie to Lamine.
It's way more shared than in Real Madrid, for instance.
All right, let's see.
Mbappe that doesn't score, it's quite likely that they're not going to win the game.
Yeah.
All right. Chris Cross says, Vamos do Barca. Billy Max says, I'm going to need a nap later. Yeah, man, me too. Me too. All right, Mar Bernal now gives it to Frankie. Frankie to Lamine. Lamine on the edge of the box. Cuts it to the middle. Lamine Yamal takes a terrible shot. My God, what's going on with Lamine? Is it because he's fasting? By the way, it is Ramadan. For those of you who don't know what Ramadan is, it's a holy month for Muslims during which you fast. You fast from the moment the sun comes up until the moment the sun comes down, from dawn to dusk. And during those hours, from dawn to dusk, you cannot eat, you cannot drink, nothing. And of course, Lamine Yamal is fasting, which means he's not only is he playing on an empty stomach, but he's not even going to be able to drink water in the halftime. So maybe that's why his performance is not the greatest right now. Now, he is the only player that's fasting, I think, on the squad. I don't think anyone else is fasting on the squad. But, yeah. Unless Rafinha is fasting with him in solidarity because Lamine and Rafinha are not having the best first 20 minutes. But I know they can turn things around. Yeah, I really need to blow my nose. Let's see. Oh. How is that a foul? Anyways, hold on, guys. I'm gonna go grab something to blow my nose with. I'll be right back.
Levante here on the back of the 3 straight defeats as some half-hearted appeals for a handball there against Cancelo.
All right, I'm back. I'm just blowing my nose. And I'm pretty sure you guys didn't wanna see that. All right, here we go. Whew. I should have thought about this before, huh? Oh man. But to be fair, when I woke up, I wasn't sneezing. It wasn't until I started the stream.
The bottom 3, the last win was against Elche.
What am I hearing? You guys hear that?
7 points from safety. It's very, very tight, Alex.
Do you guys hear that?
11th.
There's like radio.
In La Liga.
Is the stream picking up radio signal, or is am I picking up here?
Threatening to go right back where they came from. It's the 2nd division. Both promoted last year. Levante winning the 2nd division last year.
After failing to
Did you guys hear that?
go in a dramatic playoff,
Or am I tripping? I can hear radio. I can hear 2 people speaking on the radio.
Injury time, Asier Villalibre scored a penalty for Alaves. And Alaves got
This
the
is
promotion,
crazy.
and Levante
Anyways,
stayed
Lamine Yamal out with the ball. Lamine Yamal gets rid of his defender. Lamine Yamal gets rid of his defender again. Lamine still has the ball. Oh, come on, Lamine. Tries to send the cross, but he just kicks the ball into his defender's stomach.
Work from Manu Sanchez, able to repel him for now.
Let's see. Yo, I'm still hearing that radio.
Cancelo. Lots of attacking.
Joao Cancelo with a dangerous cross, but it's Levante defender clears it. Jules Koundé now has the ball on the right side. Jules Koundé gives it to Lamine at the edge of the box. Lamine to Frankie in the middle. Frankie has the ball. Frankie gives it to Gerard Martin. Martin to Cancelo. Cancelo on the edge of the box. Cancelo sends a great cross. Cancelo! Cancelo sends a cross to Lewy. Lewy misses it, but the cross ends up hitting the post.
Only the post saved him.
Oh my God! Nobody expected that. Or wow, man, Cancelo cooking, bro. Cancelo cooking this match. Cancelo's like, yo, Flake is trusting me ahead of Balde. It's probably for rotation purposes, but nonetheless, I'm gonna prove him wrong. I still hear the radio in my headphones. It's crazy. All right, let's see. JDYN23 says, I raise when we get break. When we back, we play with full intensity. I realize when we get breaks, I think those 2 days off that Flick gave the team to recharge, plus the 2 days where they did a lot of tactical review. I think that looks like that's coming handy, you know, to reset, to recharge. Corner kick. But it's cleared by Levante's defense. It's going to be a throw-in for Barcelona. Lamine Yamal throws it in very quickly to Frankie de Jong. Let's see. Chris says, shake my head. Come on, man. He needs to know when and where. Mo, when is Chris coming back? Who's Chris? Chris. Oh, Christensen. I knew it was 4 months from when he got injured. And he got injured, what, in December? So I think he should probably be coming back next month. But I mean, as soon as he comes back, he's going to be injured again. So why even bother? Chris says, come on, boys. And keep letting in easy shots. Tomza says we seriously need a competition for Koundé. Oh, that was a really bad. Coutinho, who took the free kick, but sent the ball out. Yo. All right, hold on. I'm going to mute.
They have players that they keep for 4 or 5 years and they never appear for.
It's definitely in the stream.
Somewhere else.
Yeah, this is the 3rd team for Manu Sanchez.
Yeah, I can hear the radio. I just muted my headphones. Not my headphones, sorry. I just muted the stream in my headphones and I can still hear the radio.
Safety valve there coming across.
Akum Young says, Barca wasted too much freaking money on Dani Olmo. You ain't kidding, man. You ain't kidding. Let's see. Kudak says we are winning. Chris says pause. Bro, he plays better around this time. I don't know what's going on. I guess playing with his brain. Cherno says the fuck is that sound? I hear it too. Okay, good. I thought I was losing my mind. But I hear radio. I hear two people speaking on the radio back and forth. I think the microphones or the audio equipment of the people at the stadium that are doing the ESPN stream, I think it's picking up a radio signal. Or maybe in the studio of ESPN, but they're picking up a radio signal and I can hear it. Right now it's not going, but
urgently, but for different reasons.
I really thought I was losing my mind.
By the way, will be the next opponents for Barcelona.
No, I thought maybe it would just be my headphones
Same kickoff time next
or my audio equipment. So I muted the stream in my headphone, but I stopped hearing the radio. So it's definitely coming from the stream.
15 local time.
Sapphire Manga says, good morning, Mo. What did Flick do to Cancelo? That's a good question. I think he gave him like spinach, but the spinach that Popeyes used to eat, you know, when he would squeeze the cat and the spinach would go into his mouth and he would like, grow the muscles. I think that's what he got. Oh, Joao Cancelo again. Joao Cancelo. Cancelo tries to take on his defender, but the defender gets there first. That poor defender's been just getting cooked all day by Cancelo. Ends up clearing the ball, and it's going to be a throw-in.
Perfect this year.
Yeah, they won last season when Barcelona.
Cancelo now to Frankie. Frankie to Cancelo. Cancelo back to Coutinho. Coutinho to Eric. Eric Garcia now making a run. Eric Garcia with the shot. Eric Garcia tries to shoot from outside the box, but it's blocked by Levante defender, and the ball ends up bouncing all the way back to Joan Garcia, who gives it to Maldini. Maldini to Eric again. Man, Eric Garcia has just been stellar every match. Even when Barcelona play like crap, even when Barcelona lose, Eric Garcia has just been stellar, period.
Where they might have increased their lead, but Levante back on 2 and 3 of their
own. I hear the radio again. Eric Garcia to Koundé. Koundé to Lamine. Lamine cuts in the middle. Lamine to Bernal. Bernal to Cancelo on the left. Cancelo sends in a cross. Cancelo to Frankie. And Frankie scores Barcelona's second goal, ladies and gentlemen. Joao Cancelo is cooking. Joao Cancelo is cooking. What a match by Cancelo. My goodness. Cancelo trying to make a case to start ahead of Alejandro Balde, because he sends a beautiful cross into the box, and Frankie de Jong, who is not offsides, just connects with it like a center forward, like a number 9, pushes that ball in, opens his foot and connects beautifully with the ball, Frankie de Jong, and it's Barcelona to Levante 0. What a cross by Cancelo, my goodness. Cancelo, ladies and gentlemen, he is cooking. He is cooking. Great play by Barcelona, by the way. This is what I'm talking about. Both goals have come the same way. Just quick transitions. It's not that hard. Just you gotta go back to basics, and that's how you do it, man. Just quick pass into your fullback cross into the middle, and then someone to push it in. That's it, man. You run that play over and over again, and it's gonna work. Even if it's the only play you have, and even though it becomes predictable, it will work. You will catch them off guard at least once or twice. Same play, man. Ball to the middle. Player in the middle opens it up to the fullback. Fullback cross into the center, and then someone to push it in. First play it was Bernal. Now it was Frankie. Long pass to Coutinho. Long pass to Coutinho, but he was offside, and either way, he connected horribly with the ball. Man, Cancelo is cooking, bro. He's a chef today. If Cancelo had a restaurant, it would receive a Michelin star today.
Of 2025, so he's been scoreless for a year.
Cooking.
his last
Frankie de
goal
Jong now
against
to
Valencia in
Lamine.
the 7-1
Man,
victory.
Lamine is just not having a good match. Neither him nor Coutinho. Frankie de Jong to Lamine. Lamine who has to chase it down, but he's able to get it. Lamine dancing around. Lamine. Kiss it to Kunde back to Lamine. Lamine to Frankie. Frankie to Bernal.
Such a good late run.
Bernal to Gerard Maldini.
Excellent. And this is what he is required.
Frankie
to
opens
do
it up to the
today,
right to
that
Lamine
he's got
Yamal.
Mar Bernal at his back.
Lamine Yamal checking on the defenders. Lamine gets rid of one, gets rid of two, but the third one is able to clear the ball. I see Lamine very slow and sluggish. I think it's the fasting, but I think the second half Lamine is gonna have to come off. He just looks very slow. Even when he tries to like dribble a defenders, he does it in such a slow manner when he changes direction that it's like he's pretty much telegraphing his moves.
Carlos Alvarez.
Let's see. Now Levante trying to build something. Levante trying to build something. Long pass to their right back. Cross into the box. But oh, look at that bicycle kick. Beautiful bicycle kick by Coutinho, who had dropped back down to help with the defense. Gets a hold of the cross that Levante had sent. Stops it with his chest and then clears it with a bicycle kick. There we go. Coutinho again with the save. Intercepting a cross and forcing the Levante player into an error and into sending the ball out. Great defensive effort by Coutinho, who so far offensively had not had the best matches, but now he comes back and shows us why he is dubbed Coutinho.
Guy brings to the table is unmatchable, and it's contagious, and it drags other
Let's see.
players like
Levante
Lamine
now
Yamal
have
or
the ball.
Frankie de Jong to step
Levante
up
in the
the
middle. Oh, wow. What a shot from outside the box by Levante. By Tunde. Kunde's cousin. Tunde. But thankfully the shot goes too wide. A great shot by Tunde. Kunde's cousin Tunde. Joan Garcia now has the ball. Ball to Gerard Maldini. Maldini who says, hey, my name Maldini. And now Joan Garcia with the ball. All right, let's see.
Almost the most important player in this scheme.
Where did we leave off? Where did we leave off?
Rafinha's energy.
Yeah, you need him to start the pressing drills to.
Watchalong says when Inigo left Barca, couldn't find his replacement. I fear the same when Lewa leaves Barca. No, I think we'll be fine.
He's never shy of effort in
Curtis says, we should not sign Cancelo. I hope you are seeing his potential. All right. Here we go. People need to start understanding what cumulative performance means. Yes, Cancelo is cooking. No doubt about it. But all of a sudden, you want to sign Cancelo because of one good match, which, by the way, the match is not even over, because 37 good minutes. We need to stop with this nonsense, guys, where a player has one good match and all of a sudden he's Messi, or a great player has one bad match and all of a sudden he sucks and needs to be sold. We have to wait for the cumulative performance. By the way, we've seen Cancelo cook like this before. This is nothing new. We saw him had really good matches under Xavi. The problem is, can he keep it up? The problem is consistency. Now, we know what Cancelo can do. We all know that he's very, very talented. The problem is, can he keep it up? So let's stop with the nuts, please. Oh, Lamine Yamal, who gets rid of his defender and then sends the ball outside, but it would have been a beautiful goal, but he misses it. He just chips it. Let me see.
We've seen Messi scoring a lot of goals this way, and this is a perfectly timed run.
Vito says, from when did Jordi Alba start playing for Barca again? Let's see. Casablanca says FBI undercover. He says, do we have any news on Dani Rodriguez's injury? Yes, he will be out. Oh yeah, I made a video about it. I think it was 3 months or 4 months. I can't remember. But he's pretty much going to miss most of the... I think it's 3 months.
His first goal.
Bart says, I'm not hearing the radio.
Barcelona.
Lucky you. Billy Max says, Frankie.
Assist.
Yes, sir. Casablanca says, don't think Balde is all too happy with Cancelo's performance. Billy Max says, Cancelo is definitely cooking. Colonel says, damn, Cancelo is playing good. Stumza says, I'm loving Cancelo. Billy Max says, Chef Celo. Oh, long pass to Coutinho, but it was too long. Coutinho still makes the effort to try to get to it, but is unable to get it, and it's going to be a goal kick for Levante. Zach Urban says, when a defense and pressing is good, Cancelo is liberated and performs great. Hakom Long says, thoughts on the Vinny racism incident. I thought it was disgusting from the Benfica player and Jose also, because the Benfica players from Argentina, now everyone thinks that Argentinians are racist. Here's what I'll say. There's no evidence of either. There's no evidence that the player said anything racist.
Big moments.
It's just word versus word at this point. Vinicius and what's his name? I forgot his name, the Benfica player. But they're like insulting each other, and next thing you know, you see Vinny running towards the ref and complaining.
Yeah.
And here's the thing.
Glaring error, wasn't it? That really
I don't know if something racist was said or not because we don't have evidence of anything. Right now, it's word v word, unless new evidence has come to light, which I'm aware of. So I don't know if he said something racist to him, but I'll say this. Vinny spends every single minute of every single match he plays in insulting and abusing players, insulting and abusing refs, insulting and abusing fans, insulting and abusing coaches and their bench. And the moment someone insults him back, he just cries, makes a big deal about it, pulls the race card, investigations are open, media talks about it day and night. And honestly, at what point are we going to get tired of his shenanigans? At one point, we're going to say, enough, dude. Like, you're always abusing others, and the moment someone says something to you, all of a sudden, the whole world needs to stop to investigate. And it's like, no, bro. What you need to do is shut the fuck up and play football. Enough with the diving, enough with the insulting, enough with the circus. Like, you're one of the best players, most talented players in the world. You could be having full stadiums fall in love with you with your football, but instead you spend more time running your mouth that people actually hate you. And it's sad. So I don't know if something racist was said or not. If it was, obviously that guy needs to be punished, that player. But what this is honestly, I'm just sick and tired of Vinicius. I'm tired of his shenanigans. And I'm tired of the world always falling for it. It's like he's always running his fucking mouth, and then the moment someone says something to him, all of a sudden, oh, it's racism, it's because I'm black. Or, oh, the fans boo me because I'm black. It's like, no, bro. The fans boo you and hate you because you're a piece of shit. That's why. Because you have no manners. You don't know how to behave. And that's why people hate you. Not because you're black. Because you're a piece of shit. Even if you were white, you would still be hated because you're a piece of shit. Now, Vinny would dedicate himself to actually just playing football. People would be loving him, man, because, yeah, he plays beautifully. But instead, people hate him because he's a piece of shit. Not because he's black, but because he's a piece of shit. But anyways, that's my opinion about Vinicius. Brian says, Rafinha has not looked great today. Imagine if we had Cancelo looking like this with Rafinha playing well. Yeah, and Lamine is not looking great either. So can you imagine if Cancelo, Rafinha, and Lamine were cooking? Let's see.
That I didn't see clearly. But
Funk Frank says, Cancelo can be a good player for us. He could give Balde much needed competition to show him what. No. Did you guys forget that Cancelo spent the whole season at Barca? Like, did like Men in Black come and do the flash? We've had Cancelo for an entire season. Yes, he's a great player. Yes, he's very talented. But he cannot keep it up. He also has some really bad gaffes. You guys forget, like, the really bad gaps he used to have defensively speaking, giving the ball away in very critical areas, missing his man, completely asleep in the midfield as the other team is attacking and leaving his man by himself. Like, wow, man, people's memories is crazy. JDY says, I don't get it why we don't start Yamal off the bench. And Bardagji, he would have been energetic more than Yamal today, just like Cancelo with the hunger, he would be perfect. Yeah, this is definitely a match where Lamine is going to have to be benched because he's just not playing well. I think the fasting is affecting him. He looks very slow. He looks very sluggish. His reaction time is off.
But look at this, even Romero just
Now, I don't
clinging
get
on.
why Romero's acting like Lamine Yamal just hit him with a hammer in the face. They were... Oh, okay. He got a little boo-boo on his eye. Oh, poor thing. Romero has a boo-boo on his eye.
He's committing a foul right in front of the face of the referee and winning a foul against Lamine Yamal.
Let's see. FC Barcelona says 19th place Levante at home, by the way. True. True. That's a good point. But nonetheless, all matches need to be won. All matches need to be played like this. Joshua says, hey, Mo, do you think we'll be able to see a Pedri Bernal midfield in the Champions League knockout rounds? We could. I mean, if Bernal has been getting more and more minutes gradually, and today he gets a start. So it looks like he's slowly getting to that point where he will be able to start and play full matches. So, yeah, I think that's a very good possibility. Let's see. Pave says, is it me or does Levante awake? It looks like Espanyol home. Yeah, it does. It's white and blue. Except Espanyol's blue is a different shade of blue.
Had their moments in this first half.
Let's see. But yeah, they're very, very similar. They're very similar.
At a time, Barcelona needs a third goal and then starting rotating the squad.
Let's see. FC Barcelona says, can he perform against big teams this time around? That's another concern too with Cancelo. Can he? Because remember in the Champions League, how badly he performed, some mistakes that he made for us. So that's a fair question. BMWC Gaming says it's the Russians at the radio sound you're talking about. Could be. I don't know. Yeah. Do you guys hear it, right? I know I got confirmation, I think, from Billy, was it? They confirmed that he also hears it. But yeah, I could definitely hear it. Let's see. Billy says Vinny throwing rocks and hides his hands. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Now, of course, if whoever, I forgot Benfica player's name, but if he did say something racist to him, obviously that's not an excuse. But nonetheless, I mean, Vinny, bro, just shut the fuck up and play, man. Like, he has the most punchable face in all of world football. Like, if I ever see Vinny on the street, I'll be like, hey, can I get a picture? Bah! Right in the mouth. So he learned, because I feel like Vinny's never been punched in his face. And it tells. You can tell when there's a person who's never been punched in their face. And believe me, getting punched in the face, it will change your perspective. It will change how you see things. It will change how you behave. Because it's not fun. You know, you guys know I do MMA. I've been doing it for 6 years. So I get punched on a regular basis in the face. So I know what it's like to get punched in the face. It's not fun. It's not fun. And some people have never been punched in the face, so they just run their mouth all the time. So because they don't know what getting punched in the face is like, they don't know what the consequence there is for running their mouth. And until they get punched in the face and realize, okay, yeah, if I run my mouth, I get punched in the face, and getting punched in the face is not fun, so therefore I should stop. So Vinny's one of those guys. Lamine Yamal right at the goalkeeper. Man, Lamine Yamal just completely off in all aspects. We need Rooney Bardghji for sure.
Was that a foul?
Oh,
Card has come out.
a second yellow card of the match, and this one is going to be for
Was in a tangle.
Gerard Maldini. I don't know if that was yellow card worthy.
There's a slight push, but Ivan Romero.
Yeah, that was not a yellow card.
So easily. He was
Can you consider a foul? Sure. But is it a yellow card? Absolutely not. Yo, this Romero guy is a little bitch. First, with the whole Lamine Yamal incident, yeah, he got a little bump on his eye, but dude acting like Lamine Yamal took an axe to his face. And now, Gerard Martin gives him a little shove, and the guy drops like a sniper took his leg out. Man, I guess this Romero guy has graduated from the Vinicius Junior Academy, where he's learned how to dive and act like every time someone touches him, like a butcher hit him with an axe or with a cleaver. All right, free kick by Levante. And Lewandowski there to clear the ball. It goes to the corner kick, but the referee says it's over. First half is over. Barcelona 2 with goals of Marc Bernal and Frankie de Jong. Levante 0. All right.
Slightly more pace on the ball.
Let's see some comments. Everybody, drop in the comment section. What do you guys think about the first half so far? I gotta say,
at halftime with the scoreline reading.
Let's see. We're gonna mute this stream since now it's gonna be all commercial. But everybody, let me know in the chat section, what do you think of Barcelona's first half so far? I actually very impressed. I liked Barcelona's first half. I think the team came out with lots of intensity. I think the team was moving the ball very quickly, generating chances, scoring 2 goals. It could have been at least 4 goals. I think we wasted some chances there. But nonetheless, the team looking much, much different to the team that we saw against Atletico Madrid, to the team that we saw against Girona. So I really, really like this change of things, or of pace of the team, because we needed it. You know, I think hopefully the team finally learned that, hey, you cannot come out half asleep. You cannot throw away the first half, regardless of who it is. You know, we did it against Atletico Madrid, and maybe the players said, well, it's because it's a big team. Yeah, we can't do it against them. But then they did it against Girona, and I guess they might have learned that, hey, you can't do it against small teams either. You can't do it against anyone, period. Doesn't matter if it's La Liga, the Copa del Rey, the Champions League. Doesn't matter if it's the bottom of the table team or the best team in Europe. You cannot come out asleep at the wheel. You cannot throw away first half. You have to come out with intensity. And today, that's what the team did. And this is why they're winning 2-0 so far, which could have been more if Barcelona hadn't wasted so many chances. So it looks like those 2 days off that the team got, you know, after the defeat at the hands of Girona, Flick gave the players 2 days off to recharge, to reconnect with themselves, and, you know, have a mental and physical break. And then 2 days of training that were that included very long tactical sessions. It looks like it has helped. It looks like it's helped because the team, again, looks very different during have started the match very differently. Now, of course, we're going to have to wait and see if this is, you know, something that the team is going to maintain for the rest of the season, or is this just a one-time thing where the team just came out motivated. Hopefully, it's the former. Hopefully, the team has finally learned their lesson and they come out like this motivated every single match, because we're going to need it if we want to win more trophies. But so far, Barcelona winning. That's very good, of course. Real Madrid lost yesterday against Osasuna. So with this victory, well, it's partial victory right now, but if Barcelona end up completing the victory, obviously we would get back to the top of La Liga table. But everybody, let me know, what do you guys think of the match so far, of Barcelona's first half? Drop it in the comment section. And let me see. Let's do some comments. Zach Herbert says, I really like Bernal. For some reason, the midfield feels safer with him in it. Oh, 100%. I think Bernal is Bernal, man. Like I was saying when he scored the first goal, Bernal is our future Busquets. Our academy, the greatest academy in the world, has blessed us in one generation with 3 Lamine Yamals, right? Lamine Yamal of the attack, who's Lamine. The Lamine Yamal of the midfield, who is Marc Bernal. And the Lamine Yamal of the defense, who is Pau Cubarsí. 3 generational talents, all coming out of the same class or the same generation. And that's La Masia, ladies and gentlemen. That is La Masia for you. Dorian says, Madrid fans celebrated being on top of La Liga for barely a week. Well, they're still at the top of La Liga. You know, we have to finish this match first before we can take back that spot. But yeah, you ain't wrong, my friend. You ain't wrong. Honestly, I don't even know how they were at the top of the Liga. I don't even know how they're only going to be a point behind us, because they're shit, man. Now, they are showing let's see the replay of the first half. Here's Levante's first attack,
as Levante had a chance through Carlos Alvarez.
Where Alvarez shoots it right at Juan Garcia. And then here's the goal. Cancelo with a great pass, breaking Levante's defensive line to Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia sends a beautiful cross. And Marc Bernal, like a center forward, connects with it, pushes it. into the back of the net. Great team effort by Barcelona in both goals.
Service from the left-hand side from Eric Garcia.
And this is what I mean, man. This is what it's pretty simple. Sometimes you just got to go back to basics. Player in the middle has the ball, opens it up to the fullback on the left. The fullback then sends pass to the middle. And that's it. That's what you got to do. Just run that play over and over again. And it's going to work eventually. It's not going to work every time, but it's going to work. And now they're showing, they just showed that replay where Rafinha intercepts the Levante back pass to the goalkeeper. And misses, then Lewy misses as well. And now they're showing that Levante chance. Great pass by Romero to Asagati, who is 1v1 against Joan Garcia. And then Joan Garcia with a beautiful save. And here we go. The second goal, Joao Cancelo. Oh, no, this is Cancelo's cross into the box that Lewandowski doesn't connect with. And the cross ends up hitting the post. He almost got an accidental goal out of that cross. Cancelo, who's absolutely cooking. And here we go. Bernal to Cancelo. Cancelo sends a cross, and then Frankie de Jong connects with it for Barcelona's second goal. Again, same play. Ran twice. Both times we get a goal. Sometimes you just got to go back to basics, ladies and gentlemen. You open it up to the left to your fullback. Fullback sends a cross into the middle, and then someone connects with it. That's it. Simple play, but effective. Simple but effective. Babe says, I would love to see Pedri, Bernal, Gabi in the starting 11. I could see that, you know, Pedri and Bernal in a double pivot with Gabi as our attacking mid. We've seen Gabi do actually really well as an attacking mid right before he got injured. JDY says, I know that's the point. I know playing on empty stomach feels, and you're going to get cramps after. Same if you drink too much water after affects stomach, cramps your stomach. For Yamal, it's religious to him, so no complaints. But Flick should have known this many. It's Yamal who wanted to play. Yeah, Lamine is going to have to be subbed. You know, he is fasting, and it looks like the fasting is affecting him. Or maybe he's just having an off day. Maybe it's not the fasting, but he's definitely not having a good day. He looks very slow. His reaction time is very slow. His movement is very sluggish. I mean, every time he tries to dribble a defender, he's so slow and sluggish in the change of pace that he's telegraphing his moves, and it's making it very easy for defenders to take the ball away from him. But yeah, Lamine is going to have to come off. And let's see what Rooney Bardghji could do. Even though Rooney Bardghji was very disappointing in, was it against Girona? Yeah, against Girona. Billy Mack says, I hate when players act like a sniper took them out when they barely get touched. Yeah, 100%, man. It's like, yo, this Romero guy, he's like, oh, I got a boo-boo on my eye. And Gerard Martin gave me a little shove. Brian says, who do you think will get subbed on? I think Lamine is set to come off. I think Bernal will come off to bring in Pedri, so Pedri can get some minutes now that he's got medical clearance. I could see Coutinho coming off, so Rashford can get some minutes. Plus, you know, Coutinho's having an off match. Defensively speaking, obviously, he's killing it, but offensively speaking, his output has just been none. So, yeah, those are the changes I see coming. I see, and maybe Lewy, since, you know, he has more of a rotational role this season. I think maybe Lewy could come off and then Ferran could come in his place. But for sure, I think Lamine, Rooney Bardghji for Lamine, Rashford for Coutinho, Pedri for Bernal, and maybe Ferran for Lewy. Those are the substitutions I see coming. Let's see. Diego Holly says, we looking alive. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, we do. Ed Wink. I like that. It's like Edwin, but it's Ed Wink because he be winking. Says, am I tripping or did they give Levante way too many chances in the first half? Levante had a couple of chances. I mean, that's just the byproduct of how we play. You know, when you attack with your entire squad, well, you are going to leave a lot of space in the back. Akum Lang says, when Cancelo's here, he should help our players in improving their crossing and passing ability, especially the fullbacks. I mean, that's what the coaches are for, but yes, sure. He should help or at least spread his wisdom, pass along his wisdom. JDNY says, yeah, every game with full intensity from the start ends up good for us. 100%, my friend. Massimola says, Mo, I have a question. Why do y'all hate Grimaldo? What did he do? I mean, I think hate is a strong word. What I don't like about Grimaldo is that he offered himself to Real Madrid even though he's an academy player. And that to me is like, all right, you're an academy player. You came up through the academy, and yeah, you're willing to go to Madrid. That to me is a deal breaker. It's a little silly. Either way, setting that aside, I mean, I don't know if Grimaldo would be the best signing. He's what, 30? About to be 31. JDYN says teams panic easy and start being open up easily. And Billy Mack says Rashford should come in for Rafinha. I agree. I think he will. I think maybe the last 15, 20 minutes, he'll come in just so he can, start getting back into competitive rhythm since he has been out due to injury. Sapphire says Barca needs to kick the ball from outside more. Fermin does it more than anybody. Yeah, I think Bernal also has a really good shot from outside the box. Let's see. Flacufula says Cancelo cooking. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Edwin says Lamine energy not good. Rafinha pressing like a demon. Bernal looks great. Our left back actually doing something for once. And Typhoon says Doc Tristas won't win any trophies this year. I hope not. And JDY says, what about the other young guy? His name is Tommy. He's like Frankie. I don't know if I saw him on the bench. Let me see I don't know if he was called up for this match. Let me see the squad list. Let's see if Tommy was. Let's see. Where's the squad list? Looks like there was a celebration of the Chinese New Year outside the Camp Nou as the team and players were arriving. Oh, cool. They have pictures and videos of the dressing room on Barcelona's Twitter account. I like it. Let me see. I'm not seeing this an official squad list by Barcelona on their Twitter. Actually, why am I checking on the Twitter? Why am I not checking SofaScore? Duh. All right, let's see. So, here we go. On the bench for Barca is Diego Cochain, Wojciech Szczesny, Pau Cubarsí, Alejandro Valde, Ronald Araujo, Fermín López. Oh, there he is, Tomás Marquez. So, yeah, Tommy is on the bench. Pedri, Marcus Rashford, Marc Casado, Rooney Badarji, and Ferran Torres. And then, of course, they have the injured list on here, which is Christensen and Gabi. So, yeah, Tommy is on the bench. Edward says, I did think that they did look tired the last couple of games. Do you know the difference between the price of Rashi and Cancelo? Barcelona's not going to sign Cancelo on a permanent basis. I'll tell you that. But Cancelo, let me see. His current market value is 10 million. And how much did Al Hilal pay for him? Let's see. Al Hilal paid 10 million. No, sorry. Al Hilal paid 25 million. 25 million. I'm not sure what his price will be. I mean, his contract expires. Oh, never mind. His contract expires this summer. So if Barcelona were to sign him on a permanent basis, he would be free. No, wait. That's contract expires for his loan. Sorry. I'm tripping. What's the length of a contract with Al Hilal? Oh, okay, 2027. Sorry. So this summer, he'll be entering the final year of his contract with Al Hilal. We know Al Hilal don't want him. We know his market value is 10 million, but they paid 25. So probably maybe for 10 mil, Al Hilal would agree to sell him. Maybe even a little less. It is his final year of contract, so something around there. Sinako says, yeah, man, hungry. He is cooking everyone, bro. I know it's a joke, but I mean, he's not really cooking. Armando says, Cancelo ate his Wheaties today. Yeah, he did. Fuck Frack says Cancelo performance in today's match is better than what Balde did all season. Yeah, man. What the hell's going on with Balde? JDY says should do diagonal balls. We should do diagonal. Damn, JD. Are you okay, bro? Your spelling is just like completely off. Robert says, hello, Bo. How are you doing today? Your boy Cancelo is on fire today. Yeah, he is. Cancelo is cooking, man. He is absolutely cooking. Cooking with gas, cooking with fire, cooking with wood, with charcoal. He's cooking with everything. Edwin says Martin has a yellow. He might come off too. Yeah, that's true. Gerard does have a yellow. You're right. So maybe he will come off. And Pau Cubarsí can come in. Billy Mack says because he be winking. Yes, Edwin be winking. And that's why he's Ed Wink. Sid says, Bo, I'm actually getting tired of these people bringing up Grimaldo name like he's still a good player and he's about 30 years old. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's not just like the whole offering himself to Madrid. It's also like, bro, Grimaldo. Like, there's much better options out there than Grimaldo. JD says, Ivi Cucurella and Juan Miranda were La Masia left backs. Yes, they were. Vito says, when will Gabi play? Gabi should get the medical clearance at the end of this month. When he will play, that's another story because, of course, Flick, he's going to be very cautious and he's going to be looking to, bring him back slowly. JDY says, why didn't they wouldn't return? Huh? Edwin says, any news on Joffre's injury? Didn't look too good. I think it was 3 weeks. I could be wrong, though. I can't remember. Let me see. Let's see. Joffre. Actually, no news yet. No news yet because he's gonna undergo medical exams still, so we don't know. Hopefully it's nothing serious. But dude, Eta young, man. That's crazy. He's not even starting. Chris Cross says, Bernal from me, protect at all costs. I'm guessing you mean the substitutions. By the way, the players are coming out of the tunnel right now. Oh, wait, I just realized I never stopped the... There we go. I never stopped the timer of the match. All right, let's see. I'm not seeing any substitutions for Barcelona. Yeah, I'm not seeing any substitutions so far. But the Barcelona players are on the field. Levante players are still in the tunnel. They're talking about like, bro, we really suck. He's like, yeah, we do. That's why we're at the bottom of the table. All right, let's go out there and keep getting killed. All right, let's go. Let's see. Grim Squad says Tommy Marquez. Chris Cross says, I don't know. Frankie has to do more against better teams, period. You like Prime Iniesta against low-level teams. When we have big matches, he goes. 100% agree with that. We've seen Frankie put out some amazing performances against mid to bottom of the table teams, but then it's like against big teams, he needs his hand held by Pedri. And it's like, bro, it should be the other way around. You should be holding Pedri's hand. You're the veteran here. You're the captain here. You're the one with the experience here. And it's Pedri holding your hand? Like, how does that work? JDY says, do you think we need Abde back? No, fuck no. This sucks, man. Abde was way overhyped. And it was overhyped by Barca fans, not even by like coaches or anyone, which I never understood why. It's like he would just run like a headless chicken. People were like, oh, look at Abde, he's running. And it's like, okay, but what did he do? Nothing. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have kickoff at the Camp Nou, second half. Barcelona 2, Levante 0. Goals of Marc Bernal and Frankie de Jong. So far, no substitutions for the Blaugranas. No substitutions for Levante either. But I'm sure that will change as the match goes by. Now, as I said in the break, I feel like we're going to see Bardghji come in for Lamine, Rashford come in for Coutinho, Pedri for Bernal, maybe Ferran for Lewy, and maybe Kouarsi for Maldini since Maldini has a yellow card. That's my prediction for the substitutions. Let me know what you guys' predictions are as we saw Marc Bernal commit a very light foul on Alvarez, and Alvarez acting like his legs got chopped down with an axe. Oh, right there, we're seeing Pedri warm up. Let's go. And the stadium is now chanting Pedri. Let's listen. There we go. The stadium chanting Pedri, Pedri as Pedri comes out to warm up. Gerard Maldini battling with Levante's attacker, and then Levante's attacker kicks the ball against Cancelo's legs, so it's going to be a corner kick for Levante. Typhoon says, if Rodri rumors are true or if he was open to a move, I would sell Frankie and Casado for 40 to 50 mil each and get Rodri. He can actually help Pedri and teach Bernal. So Rodri, as his friend Mendieta said, if he leaves, he would prefer Barca over Madrid. But Mendieta thinks that Rodri is not going to leave because he has a very strong attachment to Man City. So, oh man, Lamine Yamal losing it in a very dangerous area, but he recovers the ball back. So Lamine ends up making up for his mistake. He sends a long ball, and then the ball goes out. But Lamine, man, not a good match. Not a good match. This fasting looks like it's affecting him. Or again, maybe it's not the fasting. Maybe he's just not having a good day, but
so far,
not looking good for Lamine.
Not just the best record of any teenager, the best record of any player
Let's
under
see.
the age of 23 this season. Europe's top 5 leagues.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. That's what I was saying about Rodri. JDY says, are we going to get back or fullbacks who's at Elche? Are you talking about Hector Fort? Yeah, Hector Fort is a loan. It's a pure loan. I don't think there's an option to buy in his contract. So, yeah, I think Hector Fort will come back in the summer. And Choo-Choo, what up, Choo-Choo? Says, hello, Mo. How are you doing this morning? Ice hockey for Fan USA 1. Let's go. Let's go. I love it. Like, have they won gold? Is that what you're saying? I haven't followed the Winter Olympics. I'm not a fan of the Winter Olympics, to be honest. I'm more of a Summer Olympics kind of guy. But even the last Olympics, where were they, in Paris? I don't think I watched any events because life be lifing, man. Life be lifing. But yeah, I'd much rather Summer Olympics than Winter, but I still haven't seen anything. Chucho says, my boy Balde bench. Guess we need to make that United move. No, we don't need to make that United move. Chris Cross says, not gonna lie, Balde does the things that Abde does, headless chicken. No, two different players, my friend. Two different players. JD says, Pedri, Pedri. Oh, and Chuchu confirming, yes, we won gold. All right, I love it. Dani Olmo now with the ball. Dani Olmo to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal on the edge of the box. Lamine Yamal with the heel pass to Koundé. Great pass. Koundé. Koundé sends a cross, but it was a bad cross that was right at goal. And then it forces the goalkeeper to send the ball to the corner kick.
He needs to start producing these kind of actions on the
Man, that was a great heel pass by Lamine Yamal to Koundé. And that was a great run by Koundé to the back of the line. And now corner kick. Coutinho has it. Coutinho to Cancelo. Man, Coutinho passed the ball to the edge of the box where João Cancelo was, and Cancelo with a shot from outside the box, but it was a really bad shot that goes incredibly wide. It had too much effect on it, and the effect was going outwards, so the ball ends up curling away from goal. But good play, though. Good play. I like that.
His former employers, some of the biggest clubs in
JD says, imagine hearing those chants. Imagine if Balde was like Nuno Mendes.
He also played for Valencia here in Spain.
Let's see. Now Frankie with the ball. Frankie opens it up to Lamine on the right. Koundé making a run. Lamine opts to the back pass to Eric. Eric to Frankie. Frankie opens it up to the left to Cancelo. Cancelo to Coutinho. Coutinho sends a cross, but nobody there to connect with it. And instead, Manu Sanchez from Levante ends up sending the ball to the corner kick. Lamine plays it really quickly with a short pass to Olmo. Olmo to Lamine. Lamine to Cancelo on the left.
Here's Cancelo.
Cancelo with the back pass to Frankie. Lamine now with the ball. Lamine gets
checking back to the
Lamine to
outside.
Olmo in the box. Olmo with the back pass to Kunde. Kunde sends in a cross. Oh, it's headed by Eric Garcia.
From Eric
But Eric Garcia
Stolen in
misses.
front of his
Great
defender.
cross by Kunde to Eric, but
Another clean
Eric
contact.
heads the ball out, and it's a goal kick for Levante.
Great delivery. Look at this curl.
Man,
of the
that was a
ball
great
for
cross
Eric
by
Garcia,
Kunde,
one of
but
the
Eric,
center backs
Eric.
in the 6-yard
Oh,
box.
it's corner kick.
This
So
is
I
a
guess
game
Eric's
that you
header
pointed out
gets
perfectly, Eden, with a lot of good
intercepted.
crosses from
Intercepted.
Barcelona.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
Now Olmo has it. Olmo sends a cross. Ooh,
Produce another.
another beautiful cross to the box. It's headed by Gerard Maldini, but the referee says it's a offside. Offside on whom? Oh, it's a foul. They're saying it's a foul.
Push. He should be careful. He's on a yellow.
Yeah, I guess Gerard
He's
Maldini
likely to be
pushes
replaced
his
in the
mark,
second half. Maybe we can see some
get
playing time for Ronald Araujo.
and that's why they say it's a foul. My goodness.
Yeah, it will
I'm
be a
sleeping.
fascinating second half to
I had
monitor
5
in
hours
terms
of sleep.
Personnel.
I don't want to take a nap, though, because I took a nap yesterday. And my
40,
Saturday was shot, pretty much.
8,000 or so who are here, anxiously awaiting the return of Pedri, which we are likely to get at
Let's
some point
see.
in the second half.
He's already warming up, and he got
Baby, I got
the
your money,
cheer
I
from
got
the
your
crowd
money.
of the Camp Nou.
Say,
Gemma was absolutely
baby,
right.
I got your money.
The Camp Nou has never been like the Alisa Millán, the mighty stadium.
Man, I'm
in
hungry.
Istanbul. It's been compared
Hungry,
to
I'm
the Teatro del
sleepy.
Liceo, to the Opera Theater in
Just like a big
Barcelona,
baby.
because people, fans here are quite cold. But today they're special.
All right, let's see. Throw in for Levante. Levante. Dani Olmo putting pressure. They open it up to the left.
Alvarez, meanwhile,
Oh, really bad pass by Levante's
cross wires for Levante, and now
Alvarez, and Olmo wins it, gives it to Frankie. Frankie making the run with the ball. Frankie gets the pass to Lewandowski. Lewandowski has the ball. Lewandowski. Lewandowski tries to shot from the outside the box, but not a good shot. Goes right to the goalkeeper. Ooh, Cancelo almost intercepts the pass.
needs 3 more goals, Robert Lewandowski, to catch up with the
Let me see. Chris Cross
11th place in club history.
says, wait, no. I missed otherwise. Oh, Chuchu says Balde is going to be better. He's still young. Cucurella was once labeled a bust. Agreed, my friend. Agreed. Chris Cross says Balde needs to do better for just like Frankie.
That's a channel.
What?
Yeah.
Balde needs to be better for just like Frankie. JDY says defensively great and pacey went on counter. And Pape says biggest problem with Balde is his crossing. I disagree. You know, Balde got 10 assists last season, right? The highest of any fullback. Coutinho now with the ball. Coutinho sends a cross, but it's cleared by Levante's defense. It's won by Eric Garcia, who gives it to Frankie. Frankie to Bernal. Man, it's so good to see Bernal on the field. So good to see Bernal on the field. He just gives you that security, you know? It's like you're not worried when he's on the field. You don't think, oh, man, we can get caught with our pants down. Now Bernal with... Oh, Bernal, great pass to Kunde. Kunde! Oh, great ball by Bernal to Kunde. Bernal chipping the ball over the defenders to Kunde. Kunde, who brings it down with his chest. Runs to the back line, tries to get the cross out, but it's intercepted by Levante's defense, and it's going to be a corner kick for Barcelona. Played short real quick. Rafinha to Olmo. Olmo to Cancelo. Cancelo from outside the box. Cancelo! Amazing cross by Cancelo into the box. Gerard Martin was there trying to connect with it, but it ends up in the hands of the goalkeeper.
Once again, those soft deliveries placed right there.
Man,
right in front
those
of
crosses
Ryan,
by Cancelo
right
have
at the
been
back of
like
the
daggers.
Central defenders.
Like
this is the
daggers.
same kind of cross in which Frankie de Jong
JD says,
scored
imagine if
the
we had
second goal.
Rakitic on our team. Who remembers those days? Man, do you guys remember the shots that Rakitic used to have from outside the box? Good times, good times. Maria says, FC Barcelona goal.
Less frequent names
Not
on the
yet, not
Barcelona
yet, but it's
score
coming,
sheets.
it's coming.
Now,
Chuchu
De
says,
Jong.
"You not fasting, Mo?" No, I
So
don't
we'd love
fast.
to
I'm not
have
religious.
one more here just to
JDY says, he reminds me of
issue
Rodri.
beyond any
When they
remaining
score, they
doubt, if
always
there is
score
indeed any.
bangers. Yes, sir. Chris Cross says Rakitic was lethal, man.
And then
Chuchu
perhaps,
says Bernal,
as you
Pedri,
suggested,
Gabi.
that's
Can't
if
wait.
we can
Oh,
start
man,
to,
100%. You know, Bernal and Pedri in a
Okay,
double
it's
pivot
man
with
power.
Gabi in the attacking mid. Sheesh.
some other players' minutes,
Sheesh.
some rest.
Sheesh.
Others still.
Typhoon says, Bo, do you agree that we need
some
size
rest
and
for
pace in
Frankie de
Barca? Our defenders
Jong,
are so
for
lacking.
Lamine
No, they're
Yamal,
not lacking. The reason why you
Dani
think
Olmo,
our
who's prone to
defenders lack in
injuries, and you've got
athleticism
Fermin
or that
just
our
waiting
defense is
his turn
bad,
on the
it's
bench.
because how we play.
That's Pedri. Still
And
warming up and waiting
when we
for
don't,
his chance to
when
return to
our
the
lines are so advanced and
been
our
so
front
relaxed.
and our midfield don't press, that's
Directing
gonna
traffic
always
in
leave your
the
defenders
with a bib on, isn't it?
very exposed. So no.
He can't help it.
Again, it doesn't matter who you have back there. If we sign 4 Maldinis, we're still going to suffer because of how we play. The only way to avoid suffering is not signing
See Pedro
big
come back
defenders. We have a big defender with pace, Araujo, and we've seen what he has done. Those kind of defenders don't fit the system because they're so big and strong, and when they get caught with their pants down, which they will get caught with their pants down because of how we play, they will make a foul that's gonna get them expelled. But no. Let's see. Levante trying with the counter-attack, but Eric Garcia wins the ball. Eric who clears it to Lamine. Lamine to Lewy. Lewy to Olmo. Olmo to Lamine. Come on, Lamine. Come on, Lamine. Whoa, great effort by Lamine Yamal, who gets past his defender. Lamine gives it to Olmo. Olmo to Lewy. Lewy to Coutinho. Coutinho back to the middle to Olmo. Olmo, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Ah! Olmo. Very weak shot right at the hands of goalkeeper, but really great play by Barcelona.
It was a good defensive transition by Levante. There were a
Let's
lot
see.
of bodies in front of Dani Olmo.
JDY says all of the above. BMWC Gaming says Rakitic. What a player. I remember when I was 13 watching him play for Sevilla. Yeah, man, I miss Rakitic. He was a very underrated player on the Croatian squad. You know, Modric got all the attention, but Rakitic was also a great midfielder. JDY says we need a physical and strong, pacey defenders. No, that's the last thing we need. We've seen what physical, pacey defenders do, a.k.a. Ronald Araujo. Let me see. Pabe says, do you think we should swap Koundé for Frimpong? I mean, this is like asking, should we swap, I don't know, Gerard Maldini for Haaland? I mean, it's not a realistic swap. Let's see. JDY says Rakitic versus Tottenham goal was amazing. I agree. Chris Cross says a left wing, right back, striker, and we good, to be honest. We have Bernal, Pedri, Gavi, and still Fermin. Brian says if Bernal becomes a must-start, what happens with camp positions? What do we do with Fermin? Well, Bernal is not going to start in Fermin's position. Bernal is going to start in a double pivot next to Pedri. So the question would be what we do with Frankie or Casado. And the answer is nothing. They would be rotational players. You know, they would rotate with Pedri and Bernal when those two need rest or are suspended or are injured or are sick. Stumza says Olmo man. JDY says we need Van de Ven, a.k.a. Oh, Ake. And Vlahovic, baby. All right, Eric Garcia intercepting the long pass by Levante. Oh, Rafinha loses the ball very silly way, but Cancelo's there to... Oh, Cancelo recovers the ball and then gets past Levante's player and leaving him on the ground. Cancelo cooking. Cancelo cooking.
Perfect day
really bad loss by Rafinha, by the way. Not a good match for Rafinha. Not a good match by Lamine.
Rafinha and that left-hand side, when Cancelo goes wide, Rafinha makes
Let's see, Frankie de Jong now.
Central positions. They can do it the other way around. They can create triangles here with Frankie de Jong. I really like the
Let's see, Frankie de Jong now to Cancelo. Cancelo to Olmo. Olmo to Frankie. I mean to Rafinha. We're coming on the 60th mark, so we should expect substitutions pretty soon. Lamine Yamal, man, tried a 1-2 with Koundé, but it was a horrible return to Koundé, and the ball ends up going out for a goal kick.
It's been a lot of football played.
Chuchu says Fermin was never going to be a starter with Gavi and Bernal fit. True. Alan says we need the last bar of goal open and animation section back. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. As we see now, Levante trying to mount an attack. PMW says very underrated goal scorer and assister dude was a gem. I'm guessing you're talking about Rakitic, right? Sapphire says, oh no, Bernal got a yellow. He did? I didn't see it. Talking too much. And Levante tried a cross, and Eric Garcia is there to push the ball out, and it's going to be a corner kick for Levante. Ah, that guy is eating colorful popcorn. That's interesting.
That made the trip from Valencia.
Edward says, damn, Levante's laying on the ground faking. Chris Cross says they just wanted to book us, man. Why did how did I miss Bernal's yellow? I guess maybe I was reading comments and that's why. All right, cross into the box. Corner, I mean. And it's cleared by Barca's defense. Coutinho tries to get there, but doesn't work. So it's still Levante's ball. Cross into the box, and it's cleared by Bernal. Then Levante tried the shot from outside the box. Again, Bernal blocks it, and it's going to be a corner kick for Levante.
Barcelona are yet to concede a goal from a header.
Let's see.
It used to be quite vulnerable.
Going to be another corner kick for Levante. And that north goal looks sad, all empty.
Yeah.
Can't wait for us to get the 1C license so we could. All right, Levante will try a pass, but Garcia gets to it. Here we go. We got substitutions. We got Pedri, Fermin, and Ferran getting ready to come in. I'm guessing it's going to be Olmo, Bernal, and Lewandowski coming out.
De Jong, Olmo, and Lewandowski.
Unless
the
Flick brings out Rafinha for Ferran, but I doubt it.
That could be a surprise.
Yep. Just a shade under 45,000 here at the Camp Nou today. Not quite full capacity, and of course, true full capacity. Still some months away.
All right, Dani Olmo. Cancelo wins the ball. Rafinha to Cancelo. Cancelo to Rafinha. Oh, Rafinha, what'd you do, bro?
And the challenge arriving.
It's a corner kick, but great play by Barcelona. Long pass to Rafinha that's intercepted by Levante's defense. Oh, it was Lewy, actually. I mistook him for Cancelo because of the boots. But it was a long pass that gets intercepted. Long pass to Rafinha gets intercepted. Lands to Lewy, and then Lewy gives it to Rafinha. Rafinha back to Lewy. Lewy to Rafinha. Rafinha tries the shot, but then sends it flying. I guess it did touch a Levante defender, so it's going to be a corner kick. Dani Olmo now with the ball. Dani Olmo sends it to the box, but it's cleared by Levante's goalkeeper. And there was Lamine Yamal who tried the shot from outside the box. It didn't work, and now it's a Levante counterattack. Careful, Lamine. Careful. Long pass here, and Frankie de Jong gets to that ball. And now Eric Garcia wins the ball. Oh, Eric Garcia. Oh, that's a... Man, did you see Eric Garcia taking on Romero? Woo! Eric. So yeah, Lewandowski's coming out. Ferran Torres is coming in. Almost coming out, and Fermin is coming in. And then I'm guessing the last one will be Bernal coming out and Pedri coming in. Yep, Bernal coming out and Pedri coming in.
Yeah.
Let's see. So here we go. We have our three substitutions. Lewandowski is coming out. Bernal is coming out. And Dani Olmo's coming out. And their places is going to be Ferran Torres, Fermin Lopez, and Robert Lewandowski. So, sorry, Ferran Torres. All right, let me change my lineup. Lewandowski out. Ferran Torres in.
In the Champions League against Slavia Prague.
Dani Olmo out.
Listen to that response.
And Fermin Lopez in.
We just saw briefly on the stands.
And
on the
then
VIP,
finally,
box,
Mar Bernal out.
Mati, the Ballon
And
d'Or of women's soccer.
Pedri in.
And the equivalent of
Voila.
Pedri in the female team of Barcelona.
We got the lineup all straightened out. I love it. I love it. Now, I think Lamine should come off. And Rafinha. And bring in Bardghji and Rashford. Rashford so he can get some minutes now that he's back from injury. And Bardghji so he too can get some minutes since Lamine has just been awful. Both Lamine and Rafinha have been awful. Our wings have been just non-existent. Cancelo has been pretty much carrying the attack.
3 games in that first full year he made for Barcelona for club and country.
Let's see.
Missed
Frankie
a
de
total of
Jong now
64
driving the ball.
games over the next 3 years.
To Lamine, Lamine to
Not only
Fermin,
there
Fermin
were
to Koundé,
73
Koundé to
games,
Eric.
there were a lot of
By the
games
way,
that
that
went
yellow
into
card that
extra
Gerard
time.
Martin
He became some
received,
sort of
which
a
shouldn't have been a
mini
yellow card,
Pedri.
that was his
After
5th
that
one,
first
so he
season.
will miss the next
How
match.
exhausted he ended.
Oh, Pedri thought Rafinha was going to make a run for it, so he tries a deep pass, but Rafinha didn't run, so the ball goes out. It's going to be a goal kick for Levante. As we see, Eta Eyong looks like he's going to come on for Levante. Short pass to the goalkeeper. Rafinha tries to get to that ball, but is unsuccessful. Who's warming up? I see Casado. I couldn't see the other player. I think it was Balde.
Well, I guess why not for Luis Castro? Nothing to lose at this stage.
Bum, bum, beat 'em, bum, bum. Man, these fucking Levante players, bro. Every time someone touches them, they just like drop to the ground. They've been watching too many Madrid matches. That's what's happening.
Look at the players who've just recently made way.
Let's see. Where did we leave off?
Yeah, this.
Oh, I missed a lot of comments, actually.
Levante's future.
As Levante now try to mount an attack. Long pass to the right, across into the box, and Joan Garcia is there to grab it.
Look at their next 4 games. Alex, after this, Alaves, Girona,
Edward
Rayo,
says
and
that.
Oviedo.
No,
Those
wait.
are the games that's going to determine things for Levante.
Fermin Lopez now has the ball. Fermin gives it to Coutinho. Coutinho to Pedri. Oh, Pedri tries to cross it, but it's intercepted, and now it's Levante's ball.
6 pointers in terms of how tight
Typhoon
it is
says,
at
I
the
think we
bottom.
should
This
sign
is,
Vanderson from
space,
Monaco.
though, for
He was on
Cortez,
Barca's
who's been
list.
involved since his first half introduction, or
Oh.
second half introduction, and the feet go from
Levante
underneath
player
him at
tried
the
to shoot
crucial
it, but he
moment there.
slipped. And I think Joan Garcia put a touch on it before the ball goes out, so it might be a corner kick.
He slips up in the worst possible moment.
Let's see. Pave says, unpopular opinion, Arda Turan was good at Barca.
Couldn't get the corner, though,
Alan says
Ivanovic.
Cancelo 8.3 on sofa score at the moment. I would give him a 9, honestly. He's had a very good performance today. Cancelo has been cooking. Paris says, I am a la Madrid. Okay, nobody cares. Chris Cross says the Ferminator always had something special about him.
And
Typhoon says, I think Koundé should be dropped to the reserves. You can't do it. But yeah, I get your point. Typhoon says the summer window will be so messy, so many lone players coming back. We better ship most of them off.
Great effect.
I don't know about most of them, but there's gonna be a mess with the goalkeeping position. Corner kick for Levante, right to the hands of Joan Garcia. But yeah, the goalkeeping position is gonna be a mess because we have Iñaki Peña coming back, we have Jakubishvili coming back,
there's been a lot of
and we have oh my God, what's his name? The guy in Granada.
Some of those
Ah,
rumors even involved
blanking on his
Barcelona
name.
for next
Barca
season,
Athletics goalkeeper last
especially
season.
when he had that great
He's
start
at Granada right now.
campaign. There was also supposed interest by CSKA Moscow.
Ander
in this
Astralaga.
winter transfer
So
window.
we have Iñaki, Astralaga,
Player is not focused on
Jakubishvili coming back, all coming back from loan. And we still have Diego Cochen at the club. Wojciech Szczesny, Ter Stegen, who's also coming back from loan, and of course Joan Garcia. We're gonna have 7 goalkeepers in the summer. 7 goalkeepers. It's fucking nuts, man. Crazy. PFW says, yes, sir, Rakitic.
Defensive work.
Let's see, Frankie de Jong with the ball in the middle. Chris Cross says, I need a goal and assist from Yamal. I don't think that's happening. He's just completely off today. Could be the fasting. Maybe he's just having a bad day. Maybe it's both. Stumza says, Fermin's end product is better than any midfielder we have. And Chris Cross says, Koundé be sleeping sometimes. Yeah, he does. Sapphire says, Mo, no yawning. I've been up since 5 a.m. I went to sleep at 5 a.m. That's why I'm yawning. Edward says, sometimes you just got to be greedy. Oh, great pass for Lamine in the box. Lamine gets rid of one defender but loses the ball to the second. Chris Cross says, Bernal coming off. Yes, yeah, there's no way he's going to play a full match because, you know, he's still being gradually brought back on. Today, actually, he played full 60 minutes. That's the most he's played all at once, so that's amazing. That means he's slowly getting back to being like fully fit. Billy Mack says helmet head Torres. Chris Cross says Bernal with the applause. And Chris Cross says Torres finna miss 100 to score one. Just kidding, I was sharp. Yeah, you're not kidding. It really is Ferran. He'll miss 5, 6 chances, then he'll score one, and then it's like, all right, at least he scored. Chris Cross says, like I said, Bo, they just want to book us. Cheaters don't prosper.
Reshuffled the squad in this winter transfer window.
Let's see. Pave says most of the lone players are goalkeepers. Yeah. JD says Arnau Tenas. No, it's not Arnau Tenas. It's Ander Astralaga. Arnau Tenas is at PSG. Grim's squad says Man City gonna win the league. The Premier? Yeah, I think so. Alan says we will be back in first position. Leading the table isn't for everybody. Haha, Madrid. You ain't kidding, my friend. And Brian says, is Koundé not happy at the club anymore? I don't know what's going on with Koundé. I don't know if the croissants in Barcelona are not as good as in France. But that guy needs to get his shit together. Or maybe it's because Flick said no more fashion shows. All players need to show up to the stadium in Barca gear. Maybe that's why. Maybe he's all sad. Like, oh, I can't wear my clothes, my pretty clothes. Maybe. I don't freaking know. Pedri now with the ball. Pedri! Pedri gets rid of 2 defenders beautifully, but loses the ball. Ooh, long pass, but it's going to be offside.
Through ball and another one too for Abed, who's latched onto
Nice. Good job by Eric Garcia. And yeah, the referee finally blows the offside. It was an offside when they sent it to their right back, and then their right back makes a cross, but Eric there was there to clear the danger. Either way, it doesn't matter because it's an offside.
Who still is able to play a nice through ball right in behind Gerard Martin. They were claiming for a foul, a previous foul on Pedri. But I really like
Let's see, Frankie de Jong now to Lewy. I mean Fermin, not Lewy. Lewy's on the bench. Pedri now opens it up to Cancelo on the left. Cancelo going 1v1 against the defender. Cancelo tries to shot from outside the box, but it gets blocked. Frankie wins it back. Now Fermin Lopez has it. Move, ref. Fermin Lopez gives it to Coutinho. Coutinho on the Coutinho sends an incredible cross, but unfortunately nobody there to push it in, and instead it's cleared by Levante's defense, and it's going to be a corner kick for Barcelona.
It's been Jules Koundé. Barcelona are creating a lot of trouble through the flanks, but they've been unable to get an end product when Robert Lewandowski was on the pitch. Now it's going to be harder because Ferran Torres doesn't have the same kind of physique as a coach.
No.
Beat him. All right, corner kick for Barcelona. That's how Koundé says Barcelona. He says, I play for Barcelona. Corner kick. It's cleared by Levante's defense. Oh, Fermin Lopez. The ball bounces to Fermin. Fermin takes that shot from outside the box. I think it's deflected by a Levante defender. I want to see the replay. Yeah, definitely deflected by a Levante defender. And it's going to be another corner kick for Barcelona. Fermin Lopez is going to take it. Araujo's right there. He's telling him, hey, bro, this is how you get a red card. Learn from me. Fermin's like, no, bro, I don't want a red card. Fermin takes the corner kick. It's headed by Levante's defense, but on the way out, the ball hits helmet head Ferran Torres, as Billy Mack likes to call him. And it's going to be a goal kick for Levante. Let's see.
The last game, Alex, against Mallorca, Ferran Torres.
Joshua says, I think Eric Garcia is Juan Garcia's favorite player in the squad, always sprinting back for last-minute tackles. Yeah. And their both last names are Garcia, so they are tocayos. You speak Spanish, you know what that means. Gerard Martin now clearing the danger as Levante were trying a through pass. Vito says, who would you sign for center back? I think Van de Ven would be the more realistic option. Alan says, I see Pedri's buying hotels. Bro is a big property developer. Love it. No drama, but grinds on and off the pitch. Oh, I had no idea. And Savar says, where's Ferran? Just look for the big helmet on the field.
Promotion playoff and the semi-final of the...
JD says you need that voice to read comments sometimes. Maybe it's annoying to you. I don't know. The voice chat. I don't know. Because it's constantly, you know, it interrupts constantly, that voice thing. So I've seen it. I know what you're talking about. I don't know if I'm a fan, though. Plus, you know, I run the audio of the match. So if it's me talking, the audio of the match talking, and some fucking AI bot reading comments, it's going to be too messy. Levante now with the corner kick. Nice. Lamine Yamal wins that ball. Lands to Kunde. Kunde gets fouled. Cancelo gets rid of two defenders and then is fouled. Cancelo asking for a yellow. Rightfully so. Because, I mean, he's getting fouled.
With a little nutmeg of his own.
He kind of does dive a little bit, though, Cancelo. But nonetheless, it should have been a yellow for Levante because that was an attack that got stopped dead in its tracks. Da-da-da-dum. Ba-ba-ba-bam. It's already snowing. No. We have a blizzard scheduled for tonight. And it's already snowing. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Not really, but it is snowing. All right, Fermin Lopez now with the ball. Volleyball. To Frankie de Jong. Frankie, who's like, I like tulips. Kunde to Eric. Eric to Pedri. Pedri to Fermin. Fermin to Ferran. Ferran opens it up to Lamine. Lamine with the cross. Lamine was serving up a cross to Fermin, but it gets intercepted by Levante's defense. And it's going to be a corner kick for Barcelona.
It was the first of many missteps of the Peter Lim era in Valencia.
One is... I think Lamine should have been subbed out, but I don't know, man.
Still yet to fully recover from that.
So not only that, they dismantled half of the squad. They sent Dani Parejo to Villarreal. Parejo still playing for the Groguets. Total disaster.
Corner kick by Rafinha. Ooh. And a goalkeeper, Levante's goalkeeper has to intervene because that ball was very dangerously close to Levante's goal. Now it's going to be a throw-in for Cancelo.
Talked about João Cancelo's career. Number of clubs.
Let's see, João Cancelo now, two guys on him.
Similar sort of journey.
Ball gets pushed out. Cancelo, another throw-in. Gives it to Pedri.
But also in England with Brighton for 4 years. Arsenal very briefly.
Real Sociedad in Spain as well.
Yep.
So Pedri bought a hotel, huh? I had no idea. That's amazing, man. I like to see that. I like to see players invest in their money wisely.
Still Barcelona.
Frankie de Jong to Kunde. Kunde to Lamine. Lamine to Fermin. Fermin back to Lamine. Lamine in the box has 4 guys on him. He gets rid of them. And he turns around, and the ball gets kicked out for corner kick. But yeah, I like seeing players invest in their money wisely. You have no idea how many players have gone from making millions during their career to being absolutely broke once they retire. Fermin! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that?
seemed to
Oh
have
my-
a sat nav attached to it
Oh my-
because it was unerring. Never gave it in terms of its ultimate destination.
Holy shit, what a goal by Fermin Lopez. Fermin just took out all his anger on that ball. He remembered all his ex-girlfriends
Fifth of this
that
La
cheated
Liga
on him.
campaign.
He remembered
Barca do have three.
all the heartbreaks. And boom! Just shoots that ball from outside the box. So much power that Levante's goalkeeper, nothing he could do. Now the ball still hits the post, but there's so much power on it that the ball just bounces inside. Nothing the goalkeeper can do. What a shot. What a goal by the Ferminator, who makes it Barcelona 3, Levante 0. And this match, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap. Barcelona will be back at the top of the Liga table by the time the referee blows the whistle. What a goal, man. What a goal. Lamine Yamal now with the ball. Lamine Yamal tries to take on defender. Lamine Yamal has two on him. Lamine gets taken down. Referee says no penalty, and either way, it's an offside.
An offside flag would have rendered any foul null and void anyway.
Whew. Holy moly. Oh, yeah. Lamine was...
was playing him on side on the right in the middle of the park.
Was Lamine offside?
It was a slight push here by Maturro.
I don't know. It wasn't too clear to me that Lamine was offside. Anyways.
Well, they had to be patient. But the third goal. Julie
All right, let's see. Everybody celebrating the goal in the comment section. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Clinical strike and 3 goals.
Let me see. JD says that signed Van de Ven. Edward says, who wants to bet that in the second leg of Copa Atleti pays with the back 5 or 6? Yeah, Atletico's they're gonna park the bus at the Camp Nou. That's what they're gonna do. Vito says Blahovic and Van de Ven in summer, not bad. Maybe one more fullback and we're good. JD says Van de Ven, Ake, and Blahovic would be great. Maybe we can go for Isaac. Maybe if Liverpool are not playing Champions League next season, we probably have a chance. No, Isaac, I think they paid 150 for him or 120, something crazy. Yeah, they're gonna want more. They're gonna want to make their money back and some profit. So that's not gonna happen. JD says Rakitic would be proud. Yes, he would. And Sapphire says that's what I'm talking about. Great goal. Billy Max says left foot too crazy. Yes, sir. Oh, Rafinha now with the ball. Rafinha driving the ball. Rafinha tries the shot from outside the box, but it gets blocked. Levante's defense says, I don't think so. Just a Bayern girl. Oh, Ferran! Great pass to Ferran Torres, who's left by himself in front of goal. He connects with the head, but not in a comfortable position, so the ball ends up landing at goalkeeper's hands.
In the 2014 World Cup.
Babe says Atletico 0, mid 3 goals crazy. Attack 0, mid 3 goals crazy. What? I don't know if I understand what you're trying to say.
The game that kind of signaled the end of that run of dominance Spain had enjoyed, Alex, for
Sheesh.
the previous 3 major tournaments.
We're about to enter the 85th minute.
Yeah. They were 2-time European
Back pass to Joan Garcia. I still understand why Lamine hasn't been subbed out, since he's A, fasting, and B, not really having the best of matches. And, you know, this match is a wrap. This would have been a good time to give Bardakji some minutes. Maybe even Rashford some minutes, since he just came back from injury.
Manager's another great name in the history of this game. Is a connection between these two clubs.
Oh, great pass by Pedri. Pedri with the through pass to Gotilla, but Levante's goalkeeper was paying attention, and he's able to come off his line and clear that pass. Wow. Pedri, man. Pedri with the vision, with that 2020 vision. Oh yeah, but like I was saying before, that Ferminator goal is that I like to see players invest in their money wisely, because
few
There's
years
been
after
so many
he ended
players
his
who make millions during their
successful
career,
spell
and
as
then
a
when they
player
retire, they end
for
up dead
Barcelona. He
broke
signed for
because
Levante, and he had
you know
a
they
quite
start making the money
curious,
and
interesting
they start
contract.
buying the houses and the
Part of his
cars and the
salary was a
clothes, and
percentage
they spend,
of the
spend,
box
spend.
office.
And
So
then eventually,
he
when that money
negotiated
dries off
with
because they
Levante,
retire, it's like, oh
officials,
crap,
people
now
are
what do I
gonna
do?
come
Because
to
people
your
don't
stadium
understand,
to see
like,
me, so I should get a share of
just
that.
because you bought a big house when you had
This is
money
how
doesn't mean you can
ahead
keep
of
it
his
after
time
you don't have
Johan
money,
Cruyff
because you
was.
still have to pay taxes on it, you still have to maintain it, you still have to
That experience was a
pay
total
bills on it.
disaster.
So you
Johan
gotta
Cruyff
keep
only
the money
lasted 6
flowing
months, and Levante
to
ended
maintain
up
the
going
expensive
down to
things that you
Segunda
bought
División.
when the money was flowing.
Yeah.
They came to see him, though.
So I'm glad to see players being smart with their money, invest in it. That way, when they retire,
Sounds like the sort of
they
deal
still have money
Lionel
coming in.
Messi has himself into
Financial
Miami.
education, very important. Lamine Yamal with the ball, but loses the ball. I've forgotten how many. I've lost count of how many times Lamine Yamal has lost the ball.
Brought down there by Yamal.
Oh, we have 2 more substitutions. Hansi Flick listening to me and bringing in Rooney Bardaghji, even though he could have brought him in way, way, way earlier, maybe at the 60th minute, maybe 70th minute. But instead, he brings him on at the 86th minute by Rooney Bardaghji coming in, I'm guessing for Lamine, and then Araujo for Gerard Martin.
Now goes Lamine Yamal probably.
You know what that means? That means I gotta update my lineup. Let's see, confirmed. Araujo coming in for Gerard Martin. Let's see, where is Gerard Martin?
Makes way.
And Lamine Yamal coming out.
19-year-old for the 19-year-old Rooney.
Actually, no, what am I doing? All right, so Araujo for Gerard Martin and Rooney Bardaghji for Lamine Yamal.
For these late minutes of the game. And Rooney Bardaghji
voila.
with 2 straight swaps. The only different thing
It's
is Eric Garcia will play now
updated.
as a left
I love it.
center back.
I love it. I love it.
Araujo at his preferred profile.
Let's see. Bito says Flick play Rooney. Justin says Lewandowski need a huge time to rest now.
And 1 assist for
Well, the good thing is we don't have any midweek matches. We didn't have one last week. We don't have this week
thus far.
because right now it's the Champions League playoff matches, and all the losers that didn't end up in top 8, like Real Madrid, they have to play midweek matches while we get to rest.
First team rotation.
So that's good. So that's
Perez has
good.
come on for
JD says, yeah, no, Rooney, come on, Wayne.
Yeah.
Casablanca says, I wouldn't mind if they give Cancelo man of the match. Yeah, I think so too. I think Cancelo was the best player on the squad.
Here he is.
Oh, Rooney Bardaghji gets rid of his defender. Rooney! Beautiful cross by Rooney to Rafinha, who puts in a great header. It's blocked by the Levante goalkeeper. It lands to Fermin. Fermin tries to push it in, and it also is blocked by the Levante goalkeeper. Great effort by Levante's goalkeeper, and great effort by Rooney, who has immediately made... Oh, come on, man. Frankie de Jong puts in a through pass for Ferran. As always, his control is horrible, so he loses the ball. Had Ferran controlled that ball, it would have left him 1v1 versus Levante's goalkeeper, but because Ferran is trash, he instead misses it. But Rooney Bardaghji, ladies and gentlemen, with the immediate impact
But look how quickly
Rooney Bardaghji has done in 5 seconds what Lamine has been unable to do, which is take on his defender and just be completely free on the right.
Still made some great
Eddie Garcia gives the ball away to Eta Young, but Araujo's there to recover the ball. He gives it to Juan Garcia. Garcia back to
nothing when he does finally get
Araujo.
the ball.
Man, what an opportunity. Rooney takes on his defender, puts in a cross into the box.
We'll have a little pause for breath.
Rafinha with the great header, but it's blocked by the goalkeeper. Then Fermin with the shot puts all the power on it, but it hits the goalkeeper in the chest. I think Fermin should have instead of try to like blast the ball into the net, I think he should have done, you know, more of a easy touch, and that would have went in. He blasts it, so, you know, when you blast the ball, it has less accuracy, and it just ends up hitting the goalkeeper right in the chest.
The scores on the playing field.
Let's see. Francisco says Cancelo playing good. Yes, sir. Cancelo cooking.
there's going to be an election, and there's going to
JD
be
says, like Adriano goes broke and I'm forgotten. Yeah, Adriano, man. John says, Flick can't be so annoying. Why is he bringing in Araujo and Rooney when the game's almost done? It's not nice at all. And JD says, why not put a red/green thing instead of deleting it in case you want to know who started today and who got subbed on? Okay, it's a good idea. I'll look into that. Let's see. Bito says, no Rooney, no party. Dave says, attackers 0 goals. Oh, okay. Now I understood your comment. Attackers 0 goals, midfielders 3 goals. Crazy. Yeah, you're not kidding. Oh, Rooney Bardarji takes on another defender, gets fouled, and then. But Rooney Bardarji, man, 2 duels won so far.
Worth looking at this double save again, wasn't it?
The first one is spectacular because the ball had a lot of pace, but this quick reaction, and it's totally
man, they're showing that
instinct.
phase by Ryan, Levante's goalkeeper. Great 2 saves, man. What an effort by Ryan. Frankie de Jong with the pass to Ferran, bro. What the fuck, man? This helmet-headed motherfucker. Great pass by Frankie de Jong into the box. To Ferran, who was by himself. And, of course, he doesn't connect with it because this sardine, man. This fucking sardine. JD says, yeah, I'm telling you, Rooney will be great starting today. I don't know about starting, but he should have definitely gotten more minutes. I think Rooney should have at least came in at the 60th minute. I would have brought him in the halftime because, you know, Lamine is fasting, and Lamine had a horrible match today. So I would have brought him in at halftime, at least at the 60th minute, or at least at the 60th minute. But 86th minute, that's just, you know, doesn't make sense. But Pedri with the long pass. Pass too long. Levante's goalkeeper comes on. But this match is coming to an end. We got 20 seconds left since the referees gave 3 minutes. Let's see. We got 10 seconds left. This is probably going to be the last play of the match. Araujo's there to clear danger. Oh, it's an offside, and the referee ends the match. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Barcelona pulled victory at home against Levante 3-0 with goals of Marc Bernal, Frankie de Jong, and the Ferminator, Fermin Lopez. All 3 midfielders scoring today against Levante. And with that, Barcelona are back at the top of La Liga table. And yes, Joao Cancelo getting the MVP of the match. Deservedly so, because he was absolutely spectacular today. It was pretty much Cancelo who was carrying Barcelona's attack, because both Coutinho and Lamine Yamal were absolutely awful today. Surprisingly though, or ironically speaking, both Rafinha and Lamine were good defensively. They actually had a lot of defensive interventions where they were tracking back and helping with the defense. So it's so funny because, you know, Rafinha and Lamine, both attacking players, doing really well defensively, but horribly in the attack. So Cancelo mostly was carrying the attack, and that's why he gets the very deserved MVP of the match. Plus, he does have an assist, of course, in Barcelona's second goal. That was an assist. So great match by Cancelo, and a great victory by Barcelona, who now get back at the top of La Liga table after Real Madrid lost yesterday at the hands of Osasuna 2-1. So Barcelona are once again 1 point ahead of Madrid in La Liga table, which, by the way, it's absolutely insane given how horrible Madrid are this season. It's insane to think that they're only 1 point behind us. We should be at least 10 points clear of them. But of course, we've dropped points in matches where we shouldn't have dropped points. But today, the team making up for it. It looks like the 2 days off that Hansi Flick gave the squad to recharge helped them. It also looks like the 2 very long tactical sessions that the players had yesterday and the day before also helped, because today the team looked completely different. Instead of coming out sleep at the wheel, instead of coming out and giving the first half away, the team came out with intensity, moving the ball very quickly, creating a lot of chances, creating a lot of danger. They scored 2 goals in the first half, which could have been 4, maybe even 5, because there were some wasted chances. But definitely a different Barcelona this match as opposed to the Girona and the Atletico Madrid matches. So hopefully the team has learned their lesson. Hopefully the team can maintain this, because If we want to win trophies, if we want to go far in the Champions League, we cannot be playing like we played against Girona and Atletico. We need to play more like we played today. Full intensity, full commitment to the project and to the plan and to the victory. So we take home this very important victory, 3 very important points. We're back at the top of La Liga table. Cancelo MVP. And now let's do some comments before we end the live stream, because of course we're going to have the post-match live reaction or post-match live analysis, whatever you want to call it. But let's see, where did we leave off with the comment section? Let's see. There, I think this is where we left off. Andrew says, hey Mo, great to make the live. What are the 3 things to make the season more stable? Improve the press, improve the press when we don't have the ball, improve the ball recovery when we do lose the ball, and then finally improve the ball loss, because we've had some ball losses in pretty dangerous areas. JD says, like doing this, Yamal / Rooney on. Chris says, who is your man of the match? Cancelo. I think I 100% agree. Cancelo today carried the attack because Lamine and Coutinho did not have a good match. So yeah, 100% Cancelo. Justice Boyo says, Mo, we really need a center forward. Yes, we do. 100% we need a center forward. You know, I reviewed Terry Henry's statements yesterday. He too thinks we need a legit center forward, and we do. We 100% do. John Williams says Ferran must have to leave in the summer. He's so awful. I agree with that. Just to buy on Gal says, sometimes I feel like Ferran is the weapon formed against us. Yeah, I feel like that too sometimes. Like he's a double agent who just like infiltrated Barcelona's locker room so he can help, he can cause us losses. Pita Vita says, and again on top of the table, yes, sir. Billy Mack says, back in first place. Vamos, vamos. And JD says, you understand, right? Like, use this swap. Okay. Casablanca says, Cancelo got his MVP. Yes, he did. Very well deserved. JD says, did he get 2 assists today or not? No, he got 1 assist. The first goal, he got a pre-assist, I guess, which was the pass to Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia to Bernal. Bernal scores. So the assist for the first goal, it was Eric with Bernal scoring it. Second goal, it was Cancelo assist with Frankie de Jong scoring it. And third goal, obviously, the Ferminator, no assist. He just grabs the ball and buries it in the back of the net. But, yeah, great match by Cancelo. Great match by Cancelo. Pave says, we don't need penalties to win like Madrid do need penalties to win games. Yeah, no penalty, no party if you're a Madridista. Defiant says, Cancelo surprised me today, deserved man of the match, 100%. I don't think he surprised me because we've seen Cancelo put out performances like that. The problem is whether he can maintain that, right? But yeah, great match by Cancelo. Sapphire says, thank you, Mo. Good game. No, thank you guys who joined me on this watch along. It's always a lot more fun to watch it with you guys than by myself. And Andrew, who says, great to see the boys back on top, but definitely need to see more performances like this. 100%. They're showing a table right now. Barcelona, first place, 61 points. Madrid, 60. Villarreal, 48. And Billy Mack says, Eddie Garcia got the other assist. Yes, he did. He-Man says, Ferran is trash today. Ferran is trash a lot of days, not just today. Defiant says, we defended well today. Happy to see an actual defense line of 4 or more players moving back. Well, the reason why we defended well today is because our attack, our front players were actually pressing. I mean, Rafinha was pressing like a demon. Lamine was helping with the defensive duties. That's why we were able to defend. You know, in the system, a flick system, we don't defend with the 4 defense. We defend with the entire squad. And if the rest of the squad is not defending, of course, your 4 defenders are not going to be able to defend because it's a 11-man job. And if 7 out of those 11 are not doing their job, of course it's not going to work. Edward says, a blizzard in New York City? Really? Yeah, we're going to get a blizzard today at night. Starts at night. It's going to dump something like, they said, 18 to 20 inches of snow, something like that. Sapphire with the donation. Thank you so much, my friend, for the donation. Sapphire says, peer character jumping up and down, saying number 1. Oh, it's not a, it's one of those emojis. It's not an actual comment. Let's see. I don't know why my software doesn't really pick it up, but I see it. Let's see. Let's see. I see it because I just opened the YouTube, my live stream on YouTube, and I see it. It's a little pair wearing a headband, and it's doing this. It's number one fan. It's really cute. So thank you, my friend, for that. Thank you, my friend. I hate that my software doesn't pick it up, but thank you for that. Mike says, "What's up, Bo? What's up, Mike?" Billy Mack says, "Hockey assist." Yeah. Alex says, "Mo Ferran is abysmal. Do you think Getafe can shock Madrid next week? They just have parked the bus and not get carried like last time." Maybe. I don't know. It's Getafe, though. Getafe always plays horrible against Madrid. They only get motivated against us. So I don't know. But either way, I mean, it doesn't matter, right? We depend on ourselves. As long as we do our job and win every match from here until the end of the season, we're champions, because we still have to face off against Madrid. So if we beat them, we can bury them even further. JD says, Bisca Barça. Yes, sir. Bisca Barça. Just as Boyo says, Ferran needs to leave the team now. That's what I've been saying, man. My people say I'm crazy. Brian says, let's go. Let's fucking go. Top of the table. Bisca Barça. Bisca Barça. Let's go. And finally, Mike Valencia says, how will Ramadan affect Lamine? I mean, he's not the first or last player to play while fasting. Players have played while fasting for decades now. It just kind of all depends on him and his nutritionist and how they do a workaround to try to, maintain his performance and not get it affected by Ramadan. Now, of course, today was an early match, so he was playing while fasting. I'm sure Ramadan's not going to affect him as much when he plays those late games where it's after you broke your fast. And Stud says Fermin always scores bangers. Yes, he does. And JD says no rest, no party. And anyways, that is all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in to this watch along. Very important victory. 3 points for Barcelona, back at the top of La Liga table. 3 great goals. Cancelo MVP. A great Sunday. Of course, I will be doing the post-match live reaction or the post-match live analysis. So stay tuned to the channel. Again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, Bisca Barça.